Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Action Comics 162, It! This is a story I've kind of been waiting for. It is one of those type of thing from the other world B sci-fi horror movie premises in a Superman story. So it's sort of like Superman taking care of the Blob, but not exactly that. Here it is an extra dimensional rainbow colored, it's not humanoid. At times I want to call it rocket shaped. Other times it reminds me of one of those spiral lollipops you can say get at Disneyland that you like lick for 10 seconds and then it's too sticky and you don't want it anywhere near you anymore. There's also a few other things it reminds me of that would get me into trouble if I told them here on YouTube. So we got to keep it PG. It goes around causing havoc and destruction and nothing seems to harm it. Even Superman is completely ineffectual against it. It just kind of spits him out. Now that's a challenge for Superman. It also acts very strangely. At one point it can destroy a bridge, killing hundreds, if not more, which is oddly timely right now. And it goes for the motorboat that someone has left nearby and causes like a tidal wave, causing not much destruction. And at one point it takes like a little girl's tricycle. It can get bigger or smaller. So it can attack a city or steal a little girl's tricycle, which is oddly petty. Now, most of the story, and this is one of the weaker elements of it, is just Superman kind of watching it do things and not really making much of an investigation, which probably would have made this a little bit stronger. It just feels like Superman's letting it play out because he can't do anything. But eventually he has an idea. He knows it's attracted to electricity, so he has everybody leave Metropolis. Wow, he evacuates the whole city, which always seems a lot easier than you would think. Like that time Luther convinced the city to entirely evacuate to rob it. But Superman gets them all gone and starts building like this giant light bulb at the top of a building. He makes sure to turn off all the other lights, so it's sort of like leading a fly or a moth out of your house. So shut off all the lights and turn on like a light near the door or outside the door and hope it flies out. It's not the best strategy, but sometimes you don't want to kill the moth, or the moth is rainbow colored and unstoppable. That's when you call Godzilla. Now, I'm not sure what Superman's plan was here once it got to the light bulb. I think to launch it into space, maybe? At this point, he has realized that it's a child due to it taking the tricycle and the boat. It's a child. No, there's no confirmation on that, but we have to go with the fact that it's probably a child. Instead, as it's at the light bulb, lightning strikes, causing the rainbow color thing to turn the sky rainbow and for it to disappear, where we assume it went back to its native dimension, and like Superman wipes his hands of it. This just feels like incidental, like he lucked out. It didn't feel like Superman did anything. And that ends up being like the flaw of the story. What did Superman really accomplish? He didn't really save the day. He accidentally saved the day. He didn't really do anything that he thought would actually take care of the threat, as it were. Less terrifying than the evil clown that lives under Derry, though it can possibly take out the clown that lives in Derry. So that's how we kind of deal with that story. There's not even like a great scientist coming around with an idea, which is how that kind of story in the movies would be dealt with. But I gotta say, it is a stronger story because it has Superman dealing with something that's a challenge for him and is out there because he's Superman. He has so many superpowers. He's overpowered. Have him fight really weird things. Okay, that is it from Action Comics 162. It! If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notification when a new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow. And seriously, what happened to it? Did it really go back to its dimension? How did that work? How did lightning do that? Lightning isn't magical unless this was directed by David Lynch. Okay, have a great day.